in for a good game here today from Coors Field. It is Game 3 and the rubber match between the Rockies and the Rays.
For the Rockies, it's the former Cardinal, Dakota Hudson. When he's getting ground balls, typically he's going to have a real strong edge.
And we're set to play baseball. Yandy Diaz leads it off.
We'll swing and pop this one up. Fighting the sun. It's going to be Trejo who calls for the first out.
One out, and here's Brandon Lau. Popped up. This is a long run for McMahon, and better suited for Nolan Jones to get there. That was a play again like yesterday, not as dramatic with the wind, but I didn't think Nolan Jones would be able to be involved, but the wind kind of took it back. Harold Ramirez, and he bounces this to Tovar on the move, and to the 6'5" Michael Toliak.
And Dakota Hudson with a scoreless start to the Coors Field part of his Rockies career.
How about Ryan Pepiot going with the old school stirrup socks? Gotta like that look. And you see what he did in his start against the Rangers, pitching into the 6th inning, gave up the 6 earned runs, but really settled down and for the majority of that game threw the ball well.
Charlie Blackmon leading it off.
On the ground, right side. Pepiot will cover, taking the toss from Shenton. One away. Tovar, the shortstop. Well, the Rays have seen him in the 2 games leading into Game 3 of this series, and he's been impressive, Tovar. And a wave and miss. 2 up and 2 down. So a good start to this one by the right-hander.
It's left-hand batting Ryan McMahon. He's homered in each of the first 2 games of the series.
He's got an 1130 OPS through the first 9 ball games. Hitting 8 of them. How about that? That bat died a hero. 2-out single for Ryan McMahon. It's good to be Ryan Mac right now, huh?
There's Bryant. Out of the game last night, a little tight back.
Well, you can see the production with the Rockies, not nearly what it was with the Cubs.
The wave and miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Bryant out on strikes.
And you hear smattering of boos once again into the direction of Chris Bryant.
There's now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Right-handed hitter for Dakota Hudson.
Oh, that's going to be a fair ball just inside the line. Caballero on his way to second base already. Out of the corner, Jones digs that ball, and it's a stand-up double for Caballero.
Boy, he just kept that ball inside the line, turned and burned, and the Rays create an opportunity here with 2 outs.
Austin Shenton. Shenton looking for his first hit, down 2 strikes, with a chance to put the Rays out in front. And that's going to be a fair ball, pulled up the right side, down toward the corner. Caballero's going to score. Shenton is on his way to second with a stand-up double. And he gives the Rays the first run of this ball game. Caballero scores from second on the double by Shenton. Boy, that will make him feel good, picking up that hit.
Are you kidding me? That right there, the ball coming off the field, his first major league hit, drives in a run, and the Rays here, 2 outs, nobody on, and they get it rolling.
On ball, that's going to sneak through into center. Here comes Shenton in to score. Siri drives in the run, and the Rays make it 2-0. Jose Siri continues to be perfect in his career against Hudson, now 3 for 3.
And how about this Rays lineup? The last 2 nights they put together these streaks where guy after guy after guy. That was a slider down and away, 2 strikes. Jose Siri doesn't try to do too much with it. Just get the bat out there, put it into play. Maybe something good will happen. Well, it did.
4 straight hits, 2 doubles, a pair of singles. Yandy Diaz has already driven in 9 this year. Swung on the fence for Dakota Hudson. Strikes out Yandy Diaz.
Some damage done by the Rays early on. Top of the second, they score twice and lead it 2-0.
2, 3, and 4 for Tampa Bay. Brandon Lau, fly ball to left field his first time up.
He hits this one well toward the gap into right center. That's off the bottom of the wall. And Lau's going to wind up at second with a double. Boy, he put a charge into that one.
You could hear the crack of the bat up here in the booth. I mean, you knew that he powdered that. Just did not quite have the trajectory. Stayed low. That is a shot.
Infield comes up. There's Paredes. Great opportunity for the Rays to add early here. Paredes ground ball short. That's going to skip through the drawn-in infield by Tovar. So Lau scores. Paredes does the job. Rays add a run to the 2 they scored in the second. It's 3-0.
Well, the good news for Dakota Hudson, for the most part, he's filling up the strike zone. The problem has been that
the ground balls
have found holes. 2-2, line to right. Charlie coming up, slides and makes the catch.
Looked like he might pull up and let that ball bounce. He did not. He saved perhaps a run with that catch. Great catch by Blackman. Ends the inning.
Pepiot, we mentioned, has pitched in this ballpark before, allowed a run over 6 innings his last time here. So far 2 shutout with 3 strikeouts and 2 hits allowed.
And a cut and a miss. So he got him with the hard stuff away right there and strikes him out.
As Jacob Stallings settles in from the right side.
And that's a strike on the outside edge. The fastball gets Stalling looking. So the first time through, 9 hitters, 5 strikeouts.
Tovar, McMahon, Bryant up against Pepiot, who's been rather sharp thus far.
Got him, strike 3. Yet another strikeout for Pepiot. That is 6 among the first 11 hitters. Well, Andy, you said at the top, swing and miss in this ballpark plays a little bit better than contact pitching. 0-2 with 1 out. Swing and a miss, chased a changeup. Foul tipped it into the mid of Rortvedt.
What a frustrating at bat that had to be for McMahon. We head into the bottom of the 5th. Ryan Pepiot out there on the hill facing Nolan Jones.
Pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Pepiot with a high fastball. That is his 8th strikeout. So full count. Now the payoff pitch is strike 3 called, and Pepiot punches out his 9th. He struck out 4 of the last 5 hitters.
Ryan Pepiot looking to give the Rays 6. He only has a 3-0 lead.
First base side of the rubber. Winds with pitches. Down he goes. Swung on and missed. And Blackman going on 3 pitches. 10 strikeouts by Ryan Pepiot, by the way. That is a career high. 0-2, the count to Tovar, who was struck out swinging both times against Pepiot. And a swing and a miss. He records his 11th strikeout of the game. He's gotten Tovar 3 times. And while the Rockies are still in it, Pepiot could not have done much better than he did today.
Could not be much better than Pepiot was this afternoon. And Garrett Clevenger will take over on the mound.
There's a strikeout in the first and pop to second. He goes heater and it's low. And Chris Bryant draws a walk, so that'll bring up Nolan Jones, just the 4th base runner for the Rockies all afternoon. Jones with a hit to left center. Boy, that was a high average base hit. Kyle Snyder comes out to visit with his pitcher Garrett Clevenger.
That's going to be it for him.
Will Maton on the mound, pitcher number 3 for the Rays. Britton Doyle will be at the plate. And that's strike 3 called. That's some late break on that. Into the zone. That was a strike.
And the Rays can breathe a sigh of relief for now.
Rockies are going to go to their bench. Alan Trejo is due up. Jake Cave is going to pinch hit for Trejo. Cave lifts his ball to deep right. Got a chance. Off the wall. Rosario has to chase it. And Cave's going to end up at 3rd with a triple. Riley had a pinch hit double the other day. And now he's gone 1 better off the bench.
Such a valuable weapon to have coming off the bench. Got that rally started in the 9th inning 2 days ago, opening day, and now a high drive. I thought this was getting out.
And the Rockies will go to the bench again. Elias Diaz will pinch hit for his buddy Jacob Stallings. And this is poked to right, and it's going to drop in fair territory. And the Rockies have their first run as Cave jogs in on the pinch single by Elias Diaz. Kind of nice when you tap a couple of guys on the back and they both come through late.
And now the tying runs are on base, and there's still nobody out here in the 8th inning. Right now, Maton having a tough time finding the strike zone and getting ahead. Inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out on the 2nd straight walk. And after not walking a batter through the first 6 innings, the bullpen has now walked 3 in the 7th and the 8th. So Kevin Cash making a move at Sean Armstrong to try and pull the Houdini out.
He's going to have to be very, very sharp to maintain the lead.
Ground ball the other way to 3rd, handled by Paredes. He comes home. That's out number 1. That's all they'll get. Paredes' throw was a little bit wide of home plate, so Rortvedt had to go and reach for it and then go back and touch. If it's a throw on the money, he had a chance for a 5-2-3 double play. Instead, it's bases loaded, 1 out. 3-1 Rays still lead it.
And the ground ball short. Caballero to second, throw to first, a scoop over there by Shenton. Well done on the 5-4-3 double play.
Jones at second with one out. That'll bring up Doyle. And this is punched to right. Jones is going to come home. And the throw by Rosario is cut off. We've got a one-run game. Brent Doyle coming through.
We had the double to right field. Now, same thing. The approach is the same. Go to right field.
And now the Rays are an out away. That being said, it's a really tough hitter in Elias Diaz.
The ground ball to third. Into the glove of Paredes. Throw to first. And the Rays are going to win this one. One run in the ninth for Colorado. And the Rays win the game 3-2. And they take 2 out of 3 in this series. Hard fought. And boy, you can't overlook the job done by Ryan Pepiot.